Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Burrow Home Bar, where I make lovely cocktails every week, hopefully lovely, and hopefully this week is no exception. I am making a cocktail that I have kind of stolen from Difford's Guide and made my own twist on it because I didn't have all of the ingredients needed for the drink. So it's kind of similar but also not, so I will explain. It's called in the Difford's Guidebook the Mezcal Jackson, but because I have changed up slightly with some of the things, I am going to call it the Mezcal Jacksonville, because I am a massive Twilight fan, in case you didn't know, and obviously Jacksonville is where Bella's mum goes to and blah, blah. So I thought that was quite funny to name it that. The reason this cocktail's kind of come about and that I'm sharing it with you today is that a weekend or two ago, me and my husband Ben were watching Only Murders in the Building, big up Only Murders in the Building, and it was the episode, if you watch it, where Mabel is on a stakeout in a bar and she orders a Mezcal old fashioned. And then as we were watching it, Ben was like, oh my goodness, I want a Mezcal old fashioned. And I was like, I don't know, like it's quite heavy for, we weren't planning to drink that night. It's quite a heavy drink just to all of a sudden start making. So I was like, well, maybe not a Mezcal old fashioned, but how about something with Mezcal? So he picked up this book and apparently this is the cocktail that he picked. So it is going to be slightly different because I didn't have all of the things in it. So in this cocktail it has Mezcal, obviously, as a star of the show with this amazing Mezcal, just the one that I always use. And Amaretto, a strange combination I thought at first, but yeah, it really does work well. And then one of the ingredients that they had was cocoa canoe liqueur. I have no idea. I didn't know what it was. I had to Google it, and apparently it's an overproofed Barbados coconut rum or something. So I have kind of played about and I've used just normal, very cheap coconut rum, white rum that you can get in like any basic supermarket, and then some of this really, really nice Plantation overproof 69% rum, kind of mix them together to create this sort of Barbados coconut rum, I think anyway. And it also had a type of Bob's Bitters. Sorry, I keep looking back at the book. A Bob's Bitters, but actually I didn't know what that was, so I googled it and apparently it's got vanilla flavours in there, so I'm just using vanilla bitters. So it's kind of similar to this original drink but also different, so that's why I've named it slightly different, and I'm going to go with it being one of my creations. So yeah, let's get going with the Mezcal Jacksonville cocktail. And because we don't have any fruit juice or any juices at all, we're going to mix it today, which is nice because I hate shaking cocktails. You wouldn't think that, seeing as I do it every week on YouTube, but yeah, I much prefer to stir them. So I can't exactly remember the quantities exactly for what I made, so I'm just going to go with it, and I think I'm going to put the quantities down below for you to read, because I think this is one that I'm going to have to make and taste and see how it is. So I'm going to start with 45 mils of Mezcal and take it from there. I can't remember what I done last weekend. I just remember it was lovely. My Amaretto is always in this whiskey bottle for some reason. What did I do? I kind of mixed both of these up in the same jigger. I think I done less of this rum, and then I kind of topped it up with the coconut. Coconut definitely gave it a bit of sweetness, or else it would be probably very, very strong. That's the wrong cap. Yeah, and then some vanilla bitters. I think it also said it had cloves in it as well, but I'm just going with the vanilla. And it, it tasted really lovely last time. So, okay, wrong side. Let's give it a little taste and see if it's similar to the one that I made. Okay, a tiny bit more Amaretto. It's very, very strong. And a little bit more of the coconut actually, because I didn't get a huge amount of that coming through. Probably because the rum's overpowered it. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to add ice. Here. And then we're just going to give it a lovely stir rather than a shake, which is lovely. So yeah, sometimes you just need a Mezcal drink in your life, like a go-to Mezcal. I don't know what my My go-to mezcal would probably be Naked and Famous. If someone was like, someone was like in a mood for a mezcal cocktail, that's probably what I would make. Or you know what's quite nice actually? A split tequila and mezcal margarita. They're always lovely. But a mezcal old fashioned, we actually have had a mezcal old fashioned in a bar before, and it was delicious, but I always feel like it's something that I wouldn't be able to do very well, I don't know, at home. It would just end up tasting like mezcal. I know it's sort of the point, but I don't know if I'd balance it very well. I might try it one day. But certainly for this day that we're making this was definitely the right choice. Right choice then, right choice now. Okay, so that is it all stirred up and chilled and looking and smelling lovely. For my garnish, I have some pink rock salt mixed with sugar and chili flakes. I don't really know where I was going with that, but I saw it somewhere a few days ago and I thought it looked kind of cool. And then I've got an orange slice, which I have just burned a little bit. The smell in here is amazing because I'd just done that before I started filming. It smells so good. So just gives it that extra like smell before you even get the cocktail. I know there's no orange in it, but I thought all these flavors kind of go together. And I'm just going to add a little ice cube in here as well. I have these little diamond shaped ice cubes that once they're in the drink you can't actually tell that they're diamond shaped, to be perfectly honest, but just so there's not too small kind of bits of ice in there. Okay, right, stop talking, let's get this poured and let's get it drank. Okay, so we're going to pour into your glass. There we go. I mean, I think that looks pretty cool, pretty decent. Looks like something you'd get in a bar. Hopefully it tastes like something you'd get in a bar. Yeah, so there we go. That is my Mezcal Jacksonville. So let's give it a taste. Favorite part. Okay, cheers. Oh, the orange is just like unreal. So good. It's so smoky. The mezcal is definitely the star of the show. So all I remember is that I put 45 mils of mezcal in. I don't remember the rest, but I will put the quantities below because I'm going to make this again just so I can get it right in my head. The Amaretto is adding the sweetness, and you can definitely taste that there's sort of Disaronno in there, you know, the almondiness. Coconut rum is coming through. I do wish I had that coconut rum that is on there. I might purchase it one day and see, because this has worked really, really well. But I always feel like with this cheap coconut rum that it's always quite like clawing kind of sweet, I don't know, like sticky taste in my mouth. I'm not a massive fan of it usually in things, but saying that, it does work. It's nice in this. I just wish I had the other rum because I think that would be like elite. I think that would be, you know, really good. Maybe next time I might experiment with a clovey sort of taste in there, or I actually thought after I made the garnish that I could have done kind of like cloves on the outside of the glass or something like that, just because there is cloves in the bitters that they do use in different guides, and I didn't add that. But the vanilla comes through nicely, and yeah, it's quite boozy, very, very strong, very booze forward because of the mezcal and the 69% overproof rum as well. But no, it's delicious. A really lovely one, a lovely mezcal and rum. I say it's a mezcal cocktail, but obviously there's rum in it as well, and amaretto. It's for everybody. It's for everyone, and I hope that everyone does enjoy this. If you make this or something similar, do let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time on the Burrow Home Bar. Cheers.